I think in terms of politics, it'll only serve to make him more popular. I think this government and its unelected allies have for a while now been feeling that because Imran Khan is really the only entity within the PTI, if you take him out of the equation, perhaps the PTI will stop being the PTI, and perhaps the pressure that is being built upon this government will ebb. And perhaps even electoral cycles could be much more easily managed. But I feel they're missing the point when they give Imran Khan legitimate cause for claiming what he has been claiming for a year now, and it has rung rather hollow because he hasn't had any adversity or hardship to face. But now, after having been arrested in the same farcical manner in which his regime would allow the arrests of NAB accused like Shahid Khaqan Abbasi and Miftah Ismail and Shehbaz Sharif and Nawaz Sharif and Maryam Nawaz, I think it goes to show that it's not really who's in government when the NAB does what it's doing. It's actually the desires of the establishment, which has always used the NAB in this way. And this government hasn't learned its lessons, even though it's tried to change NAB laws and taken a lot of things out of its purview because of the abuse of NAB laws at the hands of the establishment. Yet, at its first opportunity, it seeks to abuse those same laws when going after someone they feel is getting a bit too popular or is speaking a bit too much about public servants that are several rungs subordinate to the last position he held as Prime Minister. No, he wasn't arrested just outside the High Court. He was arrested from the identification branch. I think they broke into the identification branch acting like they'd found another Kulbhushan Yadav and then escorted him and threw around things, and there's lawyers with blood on their heads in the videos. So this is all very extraordinary. And look, I used to say this back when Maryam Nawaz was arrested, and back when this concept of arrest and detain before trial, before charge, was propounded by people like Imran Khan and his allies like Faiz Hamid, that you can't arrest someone because you don't like them. You can't arrest someone because you suspect them of an offense. You arrest them if you feel they are a danger to society, or if you feel that they are they are able to meddle with the case against them by destroying evidence or by influencing people, or you feel that they're a flight risk. If that criteria isn't satisfied, you're not really supposed to arrest someone. And in white-collar crime, like what Maryam Nawaz was accused of and what Imran Khan is accused of today, there's no concept of being a threat to society. That's why you put murderers away pre-trial. That's why you put rapists away, kidnappers away pre-trial, because you consider them a threat to society. But as long as you can ensure that someone's not a flight risk, you can take their passport, you can put them on an ECL, you can do non-violent things to them. But as long as someone is not running away, isn't able to run away, isn't a threat to society, and isn't able to influence the record of the case against him, there's really no business arresting him. So this was the critique of every due process supporting lawyer back when NAB was running high and mighty over all of the PMLN, and that's my stance today. I think it's horrible optics. It shows that this entire state is beholden to its unelected public servants who feel that their ego has more value and worth than the most popular man in the country. I haven't reviewed the details in specificity, but according to the news reports that I followed, this Al-Qadir Trust is something set up by Malik Riaz in some way to benefit a trust. Some kind of the vehicle was some kind of charity where Imran Khan's wife and Imran Khan's wife's friends were somehow involved, and this happened on the heels of the 190 million pounds that the British National Crime Agency sent back to Pakistan, and Pakistan inexplicably through Shahzad Akbar, the Pakistani cabinet allowed for that money to be used for Malik Riaz in his payment to the Supreme Court here. So it is something worth investigating, but perhaps the NAB shouldn't be investigating it. Perhaps that investigation should be with the FIA, which is the far more competent authority to investigate forensic crime, to forensically investigate crime.